I'm a living example of you can get punched in the face and get back up, because I'm the modern day Aztec warrior.
Digging for pennies, I'm itching and ready. I open my heart when I listen to Shetty. I'm bold like a boss, but I'm little like Debbie. I know what the boss, I got Richard and Getty. I'm holding the guap and I'm whipping the Yeti. Yeah, Kari can play with advanced moves. I'm fucking my girl and her man too. I'm taking the ball like the Rand do. My soul is the one that I can't lose. I soak up the sun like a sand dune. I'm holding up love with the bamboo. I'm rolling the blunt by the candle. Taking the game, running it back without taking a drag. Yeah, I'm the one and I'm making a wave. Rolling the blunt and I'm blazing a J. I'm escaping the brain, go straight for the cake. I'ma take to the bank, not taking a break. I'm made for the race, I pray for the day. I wake with a bake in the greatest state. Are you living in a box? I'm bigger than a box. I'm spitting to supply my bread. My vision on the top is living like a boss when I kick it in a nice white jet. I'm quicker with the bars, I'm wishing with a one. Yeah, I'm dipping to the bar, I guess. I'm switching like LeBron when I spit it in song. My mission is to try my best. Taking a stab, but I came with a bad. I be chasing to grab my goals. If you hate in the back, then you ain't with the facts. They be faking and act like bros.
Welcome to MMA Underground, your favorite part of Tuesday, other than them tacos. Like, you know, we're chilling with Buddy V and the one and only
Sam K. And man, we got two phenomenal guests in the building tonight, all the way from StreetBeefs West Coast. We got the OG himself, the new Scrapyard Muay Thai champion, Streetbender. Let's go. As well as, man, a new up-and-comer, West Coast own, #1 featherweight Muay Thai contender, Jessi Drahks. Let's go.
Hey, what up, y'all? Thanks for having me.
Hey,
Thank y'all.
How you gentlemen doing tonight?
Oh, we chilling.
Yeah. Just got done training.
All right.
Nice.
Gotta get that sweat in. Yeah, the grind never stops. Gotta stay ready. I feel that.
And with that, man, shit, you just had a war last Saturday, man, talking to Streetbender. You just had a war. You just won the belt, and you're back at training, man. Can you talk about that, man? Because people be ready to go on vacation after a fight.
Yeah, man. They're about to start calling me the belt collector here pretty soon. I'm already in camp for light heavyweight MMA belt versus Unga Bunga on the West Coast, 3rd year anniversary event. So Free Smoke watched the fight and was throwing it in the live at the Scrapyard. He's like, I'm trying to have you fight. So about to get it in.
Great matchup, man. Great matchup. A lot of people aren't aware of how slick and tricky you are when it comes to the grappling, man. But I remember you came in that gym, man. You came into the gym a couple nights, man, and I remember seeing what you do, bro.
Yeah, people don't know, but that's where I came from. I did 5 years of wrestling in middle school, high school. So yeah, grappling's, I love it.
Hell yeah. And I mean, you had what was a killer Muay Thai match, and I think Robert Jessi, you do Muay Thai too, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Or the kickboxing?
Nah, Muay Thai. I think the last time we tried to do kickboxing with Chucky, it got kind of like got kind of weird just because like we couldn't clinch, and then we couldn't like elbow or knee, so it was a little bit awkward. But nah, man, Muay Thai, bro, you know, got to get that clinch in, you know, just elbow some fools down, all that, you know.
All right. Man, the way that I saw some people, the minute they started to bring their leg up for a kick, I saw your knee automatically just come right up to that elbow. I was like, oh, okay, this guy's got some experience. Let me see this. Woo!
Yeah, man, it was kind of like weird, you know, just because like it's like, all right, you're taking like this whole facet out of like what you regularly do and stuff. And I know Chucky, I think he was trying to get like an MMA match going on, but you know, I mean, props to him. He just he took that fight, you know, like last minute type of thing. A lot of people, man, they don't end up showing up, man. You know, like a lot of people like drop like flies, bro. That's unfortunate. It's like, don't even sign up then, homie.
Right?
That's what happened in my last fight, man. My opponent didn't show up. Mm-hmm. No call, no show, you know, and the guy I ended up fighting, his opponent didn't show up. So we were just leftovers, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, hey, that was a really good fight though, bro. That was a fucking that was on point, man.
Appreciate you, brother. That means a lot coming from you, man. Because
Oh, bro. Yeah, hitter.
from your first fight, bro, if people don't know, man, you guys look up Jessi Drahks, Street Beefs West Coast. This guy, very skilled, very humble, but very skilled, very dangerous, man. And ever since that first fight, I was like, okay, yeah, he's one of those guys. Watch out.
I appreciate you, man. Yeah. Hey, that was no light touch, bro. I don't know if somebody fell off from like Battleborn's fight or something like that, but they're like, you're gonna go up against this fool that got like 12 and 6 or something like that. Like, dude's got a solid 20-something fights under his belt.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like Fed to the Wolves. Hey, that was a good one though, man. That shit was cool. What they call that, trial by fire?
Yep. And you guys got the rematch coming up, am I right?
Yeah. That's gonna be the next one, man. That's gonna be a good one, bro. Oh yeah, I was there. Well, Samke, you were there too. Saw Battleborn and homeboy. What's that dude's name? Infamous.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
But just seeing from that fight, like Battleborn's gotten like way better. You know what I mean? Like just his gas tank is like on full. You know what I mean? So it's hella dangerous, man. So I can't take that dude lightly. Can't take nobody lightly, but definitely training for the homie right there.
Man, what you thought of that fight real quick, man? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was upset by that decision. I'm still upset.
Oh man.
Can I get your viewpoint?
Yeah. Bro, I think it was I think that dude ended up edging it out just a little bit, but only because he ended up catching Battleborn a couple of times and he made him fill up. And I think that's like the only thing, you know what I mean? The rest of it was like dead even stuff. But sometimes Battleborn does that where he plays possum and then he comes back, boom, 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 which is exactly what happened. So the strategy, it's not so much that he got hurt or anything like that, but it just doesn't look good, you know what I mean?
Right.
But bro, that was a war, man. That was another war. But you thought it should have gone to Battleborn? Yeah?
So here's my opinion, bro. It was close enough. When it's close like that, I say by StreetBeefs rules, that was a draw. If I'm gonna be critical, I would say I would have gave it to Battleborn, but I also gotta be honest. That's my boy, so I gotta have some sort of bias. You know what I mean? Like that's why I won't referee his fights. You know what I mean? Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like we gotta be fair. So, but I was hurt. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, bro. I was like, ooh. As soon as I saw how tall that dude was, I was like, oh, that dude's gonna be a problem, man. Like, and he's not like a big guy that had Infamous. He's not like slow or anything like that. He's like pretty slim. So he's like, oh, that dude's probably like 150, 155, something like that. So
yeah.
He's pretty like well suited for like Battleborn stature and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do we have anybody like at 155 or something like that? That's also Muay Thai? Nah, not really.
Nah, bro. Just Battleborn and Battleborn.
I'm trying to get some of the cats over here at Knock to go up in it. That's why I brought the homeboy Levi. He's interested. I got my homeboy Pono also. Pono, I think he's like 160, 170 or something like that. So yeah, man, this is interesting. This is interesting because like the cats in Vegas, like as soon like they get word, they get wind that it's like not like it's super easy to get in a fight or something like that, but it's very possible. And
Right.
Like these cats that just that are itching to fight, man, it's very obtainable. So it's a good avenue for more of the gyms, the established gyms, to go up in there and then like go head to head. It's competition is gonna get crazy, bro. I see it already.
To answer Tank's question real quick, they were about the same weight, Tank. They're about the same height, same weight. Very, very close.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And I saw the Sit Your Back Battleborn. I know someone in the comments had a question for you about you have. They said you had one loss, or what was your record? You know, off the top of your head.
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh,
Or Street Bender. What the hell? They were talking about I said Battleborn, and I meant Street
yeah.
Bender. I'm sorry.
It's all good. I was just a little confused. I'm trying to figure out this camera, bro. Trying to get a good angle for you guys.
Hey, it's all good. He's trying to look good for everybody.
Yeah. Well, my record now, I get it a little confused because I did a couple of fights that were backyard for other things, but I'm pretty sure I'm 9-2 after this last one. My only loss is Shinigami for the second one and Mr. Nice Guy, both MMA fights. I'm undefeated in boxing and Muay Thai.
Yeah. Man, while I was watching your fight live, I'm not gonna lie, you were crispy. I was sitting there like, all right, man, you gotta get it, turn it up, man. Come on. And you just kept the pressure on, you kept going. I was like, oh man. So congrats on everything you did at the Scrapyard. I was gonna say, now that you have 3 out of the 4 yards checked off, can we hope to see you in Dirty South soon?
Yeah, I thought about it. If I wasn't going for the MMA belt for the 3-year anniversary, I was gonna hit up Nasty Native and try to get a belt over there. But this is the first camp that I really did. Like, I did a full fight camp for Mad Dog. I got like a coach. He's a pro Muay Thai champion, pro MMA fighter. And yeah, he pretty much he doesn't want me to keep doing the street beef stuff. So I think this next one might be my last one, and then I'm gonna cut a bunch of weight and try to fight Sanction. Yeah.
So trying to go pro then?
He wants me to. We'll see though. I'm, if I should just smoke everyone in Sanction, get a belt in Sanction, then why not? But I'm not gonna go pro to be a journeyman.
Okay. Got a little bit of fun time. Then you think you might ever try to go pro, Jessi, or?
Oh, I don't know, bro. That's like I'd like to say, like, if I was a younger cat, you know what I mean? Like, I could probably do that, but I'm pretty set with like my career choice, you know what I mean? And I can't be like smashing on my hands too tough. It's like I need them to work.
Yeah. I
tattoo, so it's like, oh man, I can't imagine like just my hands be shaking all the time just from like smacking people around, you know what I mean? Oh, it's fun, bro. And I think everybody that like takes a match and stuff, they got a little something, you know, to either like they got some demons, you know what I mean? They're just fighting some demons. So I mean, it's therapeutic at this point. That's for me.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think Jay always says, you gotta be something has to be a little something twisted in the head to go get punched in the face on a Saturday.
Yeah, definitely. I say
I was gonna ask with Street Bender, you have a good amount of opponents that you fought. Do you have a favorite opponent that you got to go against, or a favorite fight that you were in?
Favorite fight. I mean, the Shinigami fights are cool. They're just, they kind of like put me on the map instantly. Like Jessi was saying, you know what I mean? They threw me to the wolves. My first 2 fights was against Shinigami. So, goddamn. But Mr. Nice Guy, it's weird because I'm mentioning both my losses, but yeah, Mr. Nice Guy was like a good ass fight too. I tested myself, and I mean, he trains at a real gym. He's a real dude, and I don't know. It was a good fight. The short amount that it lasted, whatever, 2 rounds, but yeah, it was good. I mean, Mad Dog. Now I want to say Mad Dog because that shit was like a lot's going on my highlight reel from that 5 rounds.
Straight wars, man. And I had to say, man, there was a little bit of a hiatus from now since your last fight, and we were wondering, like, man, did Bender really retire on us? You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, bro. Whether it's Scrapyard or West Coast, I'm just glad to see you back fighting, and enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a beautiful thing, bro.
Appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, and another thing Jessi said where he's talking about fighting demons, I mean, he's right, because so I won that heavyweight boxing belt, and I was like, all right, I'm done with StreetBeefs, but I wasn't going to even keep fighting, so I just kind of stopped training, fucking, I got up to 303 pounds. It was fucking wild. And I was just like, fuck, I basically got to fight at this point. This is just what I do. I don't like doing nothing else. So right now I'm 248. I started losing weight in February and fucking grinded. And I lost the first 30 pounds. And then I was like, all right, now that I'm like kind of okay shape, let me fucking set up a fight to really like dangle that carrot in front of me to keep grinding. So that's also why my next fight, I want to do light heavyweight. So I'm just going to keep cutting, because to be sanctioned, I want to be like fucking all your guys' weights. Like, I'm not trying to fight no big boys, get knocked out.
Oh, who was the that UFC fight that just cut a bunch of weight? Not Usman.
Jared Cannonier.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, okay.
There's Jared Cannonier. There's Patty Pimblett. There's
I've seen Patty's up and downs. I'm like, man, that's
what I don't want to do. I want to cut and then stay down. The swings are fucking killer.
That's crazy. It's like, I have this one client that I tattoo, and he's fought like what was his last fight? Maybe like not even like 2 weeks ago or something like that, right? Like this dude fought, he took a break, maybe like 2-3 week period, but he gained like fucking crazy amount of weight in between those 2 weeks, man. Probably like a good 20 pounds. And it was all that, dog. That was insane. Like, what are you doing, man? Like, he said
that fool was eating good. That fool was laying up.
Like, bro, Uber Eats, fucking 3 a.m., fucking shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, that dude was having it his way. And then he's, goes back to work, he slims down and all that shit. But fuck, bro, that takes a lot out of your fucking system, right?
Yeah, that's like a eating disorder at that point.
Yeah, right. You balloon and shit, then you deflate, balloon, deflate. Like, how many times can you do that shit? Fuck that. Just, just stay at like a comfortable fucking whatever you want to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's where I'm at. I'm like at a 5 pound about where I'm like, yeah, sometimes my pants are tiny loose. Sometimes my pants are just a little tight. Just right there, I'm good.
I could do 5 pounds in a day, easy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Now, I know we were 2 questions deep for the people watching. One, they asked Jessi what tattoo you shop at, because he said he's in Vegas all the time. Jessi's probably going to get a tattoo from you. And 2, Tiny Tank asked if no one on screen has ever been to a StreetBeefs West Coast after party.
Oh, party, that'd be sick. Oh, right now, I'm gonna be tattooing at Heritage Tattoo. So that's over there, like Sunset and Annie Oakley, for like the Vegas people that know what's up. It's like Green Valley-ish area. I'm over there. What was that second one about? The after party? What's going on now?
I think he was saying, have we been to one?
Oh, have we?
Yeah. I went to, the only one I went to was for the heavyweight, when I got the heavyweight boxing belt, and I literally had to get on a plane at 4 a.m. that night, and these animals wanted to go to a strip club. They wanted to turn up. I was like, bro, take me back to Airbnb. Like, you guys are tripping.
Hell yeah.
I ended up just kicking it with Mustache, bro. I wasn't even, I just left.
Shout out Mustache.
Yeah.
I went to one after party that was my first and last one.
They go too hard.
It was the Super Bowl event. So we were already out there in Arizona, you know what I'm saying? And I kind of, everybody gets on my case about, bro, you're the ref, you're a fighter, you're at every event, but you're never at none of the parties. And I'm like, that's just not me, man. Like, my party is the fucking, oh, nice. Let's get some work, Derek. I'm definitely with it, bro. But my party is the sparring after the event. That's my party. You want to smoke, you want to spar, there I am. You know what I'm saying? But I went to the one after the Super Bowl, and yeah.
They try to force you to a strip club or what?
No. So like, it was the big Airbnb. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's there. But it was me, Battleborn, and Relentless. You know what I'm saying? Like, we drove out there pretty much 3 hours, 4 hours after the party started. So we get there and everybody's where they need to be already. You know what I'm saying? And look like Street Bender, you with us? You frozen? He's frozen. But yeah, man, you know, it was just it was different. It was different. It was cool. It was cool. Got in, got out.
Oh man, wasn't Smoke talking about like renting some like hotel room or something like that for this like 3-year thing?
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do it pretty big, you know, a nice little suite or something like that, you know.
Oh yeah, that's oh yeah.
I might pop in on that, you know. I might pop in, pop out, you know.
Yeah, you got to, dog. The anniversary right there, bro. Come on now.
Yeah. You know, I'm just not much on the party tip. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll come say what's good, you know, eat a little snack or whatever. But you know, my thing is let's get that spar in, let's get that smoke in, and you know, that's me right there. You know.
Sure.
Dang. I got those energy levels, so I'm always ready to go. And I'm in the service industry, and I bartended my whole life, so I just that's my scene. So I'm definitely like, woo. I was so mad at the Super Bowl event. Man, I had to go straight from the event to the airport home. I was so mad. I was like, man, I don't even get to like spar, have fun. Dang. It's all good.
When I come out there, we'll have time to kick it and shit for a little bit.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm excited for this because it's the Scrapyard 3 anniversary is July, and then the West Coast 3 anniversary is August.
I can't rep those parties. No, I can't. I can't rep those parties. Oh shit.
That'll be pretty dope. Like that, the Scrapyard event. Who's like the I mean like the, not gonna say like headliner and shit, but you know what I mean, like who's the top fights on that card?
Yeah, we got to get some West Coast fighters up for the 3 anniversary too. Get some Scrapyard fighters down there for your guys' 3 years. Hell yeah.
Buddy, do y'all have like pre-matchups already for the anniversary? Y'all got major matchups?
I don't think I know of any at the moment. I know there might be 1 or 2 title defenses, but none that I'm aware of. So I was a loose start. I'm gonna be there, bro. I'm gonna be at the 3 anniversary. I got my day covered. I switched with the guy at work, so I'm covering his entire 4th of July shift, and he's got my Saturday, so there's no BS. So I'll be ready to go. First thing, I'll be one of the first people there. Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, I don't know if I'm breaking news, but the most hype fight I have for the Scrapyard 3 anniversary is Solo versus what's his name, bro? I know his real name, but I can't remember his fight name. It's the dude that wears the dress shirt. He fights like Solo.
Fair play?
Huh?
Is that fool?
Nah, from the Scrapyard. He's
the one that had the dress shirt that recently had like a really bloody face when he fought Flex for a belt. Or are you talking about
it's like something with a B, Pompous. I don't remember his name, bro, but I met him at the event. He was cool. And they literally fight the same. I asked him, I was like, hey, did you just come to a Scrapyard event? Was like, Solo, teach me everything you know.
Hell yeah.
Oh damn.
Definitely looking for Pompous.
Pompous, right? Or Pompous? Yeah, Pompous.
Woo!
Yeah, that's gonna be a banger. I can't wait to see that one.
Hey Jessi, could you see yourself going to the Scrapyard to fight?
Oh, ever since you mentioned it, bro, like I kind of feel like that'd be a fucking cool one, man. I'd be down. Yeah, I could travel. Sure.
Bro, seeing you in slow motion, bro. Oh man.
Yeah, I gotta up my game for real, man. I gotta come with it, bro.
Because you said you fight at 150?
No.
Oh.
I'll fight 50, but I'm like 140, like one. I think last time I weighed in like around 143 or something like that. So between like 140 to 145 is like ideal. You know what I mean?
Okay, I think Crazy Legs fights around there. Okay. The other guy I was thinking of was too heavy. He's 160. Yeah. Okay. Interesting. I think these are good matchups. I know I
Bro,
like
honestly,
Muay Thai
it's the
and
dopest,
kickboxing.
dog.
What? Oh, he's freezing.
Say it again, Streetbender.
I just prefer boxing or MMA because some of those leg kicks, man, when you get hit in the right spot, man, look.
It sucks. You get that dead leg, like, oh shit.
Oh,
Jessi versus Chucky. That was one of them. That was one of them.
Man, I
now,
like that. I like Chucky. Hey, he just had a good one too, man, with another cat that I don't know if that dude was like a returning fighter or something like that. Do you remember that? That dude's name?
Yeah. It was a good fight. I can't remember the fighter name, but it was a good fight.
Yeah, that dude. Man.
You with us, Streetbender? You there?
My bad.
Now, bro.
I came inside because that shit was messing up.
There we go. There we go.
Instant transmission, like Goku. He went straight from the car to the house.
Yeah, bro,
shit, huh?
teleported.
Hey, real quick, Jessi, you've been a cameraman for the past couple events, bro. Can you talk about that experience? What's that been like?
Oh man, it's the best seat in the house, bro. That's nice. Like, you just have to not get like too stuck into watching. Like, if you're watching TV or something like that, it will come at you. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Like the first thing that I was filming. Oh, it was Sega. It was Sega versus that other cat. I don't remember, but bro, they came at me like fucking, you know, trying to pin me up against the whole shit, making this nod fists and shit. I was like, oh hell no, bro. You know, you gotta be on your P's and Q's. It was super cool, man. I definitely appreciate being able to be a cameraman and stuff like that. So it was dope, man. Ain't nothing like it, you know. Those cats, those cats do it up well.
Doing a great job, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate it, bro. Hey, I am gonna get back to sparring before they time it out, but I appreciate y'all. You know what I mean? Like, let me come through. It's been real. It's been nice chilling with y'all.
Yeah, let us know your social medias. Where can people follow you at to see the crazy man himself?
Oh yeah, bro. If you want to see the work, hit me up on Instagram, Jessi.Drahks. Also, website, overtimeclick.com. Fucking TikTok as well, Jessi.Drahks. All that good stuff, man. But yeah, come see me out in Vegas and stuff. I'll be at Heritage. But thanks again, y'all. Y'all have a good one. Stay blessed.
Yeah,
Later, brother.
Nice. All right. And see, you perfect timing because now you got perfect signal. Yeah.
Went inside, got the Wi-Fi.
I was curious because one of my favorite questions when I hear certain names, I always gotta ask how you get that name and how did Streetbender come to be? I'm very curious.
Oh, that's a great one. A lot of people are just like, oh, because Streetbender, but that's not it at all. I'm a big ass UFC game person. I don't know if you guys played the UFC games, but the UFC 4 cover is Jorge Masvidal, Street Jesus, and Israel Adesanya, Stylebender. So I just took the first of their names, Streetbender, and then what's left over is Jesus Style. I just thought it was like dope, but yeah.
I like that. Okay.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Like somebody enters the name Jesus Style and now Streetbender versus Jesus Style. That'd be your arch nemesis type shit.
Yeah,
What system do you play on?
Xbox One.
I'm a PlayStation guy.
I just got one for free. Otherwise, I don't care. I like PlayStation 2. It's dope.
Yeah,
so I gotta ask.
Nice.
My bad, buddy. Now I just wanted to ask real quick, bro. You've been in a variety of locations, man. What has been your favorite location to fight at so far?
Man, this is you're basically setting me up for failure right now. But I appreciate the question anyway.
The truth is the truth, man. Let us know.
Honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. Scrapyard took it, bro. Scrapyard really took and it's funny because everyone's like, who cares about footing? I care about footing. I'm fighting. I want to look good. I don't want to be in potholes, in the sand, 6 inches in, like can't move my feet. So yeah, I just love the cage, number one. Fire chicken was hella dope, hella hospitality, but I mean, yeah. Other than that, my second would be Sandbox, obviously. I haven't been to Free Smoke, so you got to exclude that. I'm not talking shit about Free Smoke. Maybe it's dope. I don't know yet. So that'll be my next fight. Is it hella deep sand like it was in California?
It's so I didn't actually make it to the California event, but I will say you've been in the original Sandbox. It's similar to that. Okay. I would say it's actually a little bit better than the sand in the Sandbox.
Okay, yeah, then I can't complain. I was gonna say the other one that I hella liked was when we did do the California ones, the one event where we got in a real mat, when I got my ass whipped by Mr. Nice Guy. That was also like a sick ass one. But I mean, I'm just going off cage and like what it feels like to fight in it, but just off like environment and all that stuff, all the environments have been hella dope. I mean, StreetBeefs West Coast sick because everybody just knows me. People I don't even know me and are hella cool. But Scrapyard, it was crazy too. Like everyone walking up to me. I got pictures with everybody. Everybody was hella dope. I was like fanboying over Solo. He didn't know who I was, but I was just like, can I get a picture? But yeah. Yeah, I mean, that been cool. East Coast was cool too. East Coast is a little different just because there's so many people and they're like a lot of first timers, a lot of people. So it's like, it was more like I kind of just stayed with the West Coast guys. So I didn't get to feel as much, but yeah, I mean, so I'm going to go. It's kind of like when you're a parent and the kids are like, which one do you like better? So I'm going to go with I love all of them the same. And that's my final answer. Cut the beginning.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I don't quite remember. So you just got the belt and then you had the title with Shinigami title fight. Did you have another title fight at one point, or
yeah? I fought Samke's fucking training partner, Cimarron.
Twice,
actually, only dude to ever drop me, and he did it twice. So both fights. Yeah.
I still say, bro, all respect, but I still say he won that first fight. You know what I'm saying? You definitely took it that second fight for sure, but man, it was that was hard to accept, bro. It was hard to see, it was hard to accept, but you were just on a roll, you know?
Yeah.
You was on a roll, man.
I mean, my thing was I try to outpoint, you know? So I think the same thing I was doing to Mad Dog, that's what I was doing to Cimarron. And the first one, I will give you that, it was a lot closer than that second one. But always my goal is not to get hit and hit you as many times as I can. But it's fucked up because I could outstrike Cimarron 30 strikes in a round, and then he levels me and drops me, and it's like, fuck, I just lost that round. Like, so.
Right. Oh,
damn! Now Samke shit's messing up.
Oh no, I'm next. Oh,
no.
We're all moving around.
Yeah,
we all moving around.
My shit's contagious.
Now, we're talking about, going to the next level with other fights. With StreetBeefs people being offered many different opportunities, one of the fun things we'd like to ask is, would you ever consider bare knuckle, slap league, or anything of the sort?
I'm not that guy. I mean, like I was just saying, my last answer, bro, is like, which is dumb because obviously we're fighting, but I'm trying to go into fighting and out of fighting with the least amount of brain damage as possible. So Cimarron's obviously giving me the most brain damage, but outside of that, I like really try not to get rocked. I try to keep my head movement, and yeah, I've already had some pretty vicious injuries in the Mr. Nice Guy fight and the Shinigami fight. I fucked up my hand and my foot that like took a year till it felt even like normal, but it's still like this shit's probably never gonna be normal. So bare knuckles out because I need my hands, like just in general, I don't want to fuck them up. And you know what I mean? I got this pretty face. I can't fuck it up too bad. And then, yeah, power slaps out because that's basically going like, at some point, I'm guaranteed going to get knocked out. And I mean, God willing, I will not get knocked unconscious my whole fight career. But I mean, I know that's the game we play. So if it happens, it happens.
Yeah.
I'm interested to know, man, coming back from a little hiatus, right? Why Muay Thai and not back to boxing?
So honestly, the thing was with boxing, my foot was fucked up. My hand was kind of fucked up, which is kind of dumb because it is boxing, but I was really just trying to do something. I mean, like I said, I came into it fighting Shinigami for a belt. So my goal was like belt oriented. And once Nasty Native left, I was like, okay, well, the path for the boxing seems doable, you know. There was some other big dudes like Dub and stuff, which I was down to fight them, but they kind of became inactive. So then pretty quickly, I ended up being the only one with fucking 6-0 in boxing. So it was like, that was just kind of it. But after I won boxing, I mean, honestly, I never thought I was a boxer like that. So getting the belt, I was like, what am I really doing? Also, like, not to like put it on a religious thing or whatever, but I found God and I learned how to like pray. And it's like a meditation pray. It's like listening, praying, not just like asking God for shit. But basically, I was asking for guidance on what to do and stuff. And the call was to stop fighting. Luckily, the call's been to fight again. And I don't know why, Scrapyard or Muay Thai or what, but that's what ended up happening. I'm glad. I mean, honestly, I was kind of sketched out because Muay Thai is like, you're guaranteed to fuck your legs up. So I was like, and Mad Dog loves to kick. And it's, I mean, no, I'm not talking shit to Shinigami, but Mad Dog's definitely gets it up there quicker. So I was like, I might get caught with a head kick. But yeah, anyways, so yeah, mainly I'm just looking for belts. So the same thing, I was like, kind of saw the path for Muay Thai. I knew Mad Dog. I didn't know it. I mean, unless you guys know, Buddy, you probably know the best, but besides Mad Dog 2-0 in Muay Thai, who else was there really at heavyweight for Muay Thai?
I mean, because Muay Thai, we had him. He fought Scorpio before.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, like, there's nobody that had more wins or fights than Mad Dog, right?
Not really.
Yeah. So that's what I saw that, and I was like, okay, well, that's for that. And so now I'm like, yeah, I'm trying to be the belt collector. You know what I mean? I do like MMA, but MMA doesn't like me. You know what I mean? I'm 3-2 in MMA, so it's kind of been the roughest for me. But that's why this last fight, I was like, all right, I'm either gonna get an MMA belt or I'm not. But I'm fucking that's the goal. So
I mean, some fighters excel in one. My favorite example every time is Battleborn. He was a pretty decent boxer, and all of a sudden he goes to Muay Thai kickboxing, and he started whooping ass. Yeah. I'm just like, man.
Battleborn's the goat. Battleborn is definitely like, I mean, besides myself, not like an ego thing, but just seeing like where they started to where they are now, crazy improvement. Battleborn, like, you can't even watch his last fight and train like that because he's not going to be like his next fight. I mean, his last fight. So that was dope.
I think that's kind of the best part about StreetBeefs. You know, we're all growing together. We all get to see the levels. I'm not the fan of my first fights, but I do go back and watch them sometimes.
Yeah.
I'm like, woo!
Yeah. I cringe in my first fights too, but I did hit Shinny with a spinning elbow, so I like watching that part.
Hey, it's all about progression, man. You know, even me, I look back at my first fight and it's like my worst performance, and I'm like, man, never again, you know?
Yeah.
But we all work at just improving, you know?
Yeah, I think Samke gets slept on, but this fool got crazy hands. We sparred one time and he just was beating the shit out of me. I was like, we got to do grappling, bro. I got to do something to get away from those hands.
I appreciate you, brother.
Yeah. You're fighting on the 3rd year anniversary?
Nah, man. My next fight is gonna be whenever I get up to Scrapyard, bro. Are you gonna
be reffing at least?
Oh, for sure. For sure. I don't miss an event, and you know, always down to ref. But I said since last year, for me personally, I wanted to get my Muay Thai match in. You know, I chose the Super Bowl event, and then I said, man, I got to get the Scrapyard.
You got to do it. It's worth it. I'm telling you.
And, you know, I want to go there and experience the event. But at the same time, like, bro, I can't go up there and not fight. Like, it just wouldn't be right. You know what I'm saying?
As soon as you get in that cage, you're going to be like, I got to fight this thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But yeah,
Fire
man.
Chicken's a six for spar.
Oh, Fire Chicken beat the shit out of me, bro. It wasn't even fun.
For sure, Fire Chicken. For
This
sure.
man had the Philly shell. I was like, what are we, Floyd Mayweather? Just catching me with
Yep.
everything. I couldn't get out of the way of it.
Bruh, at the Super Bowl event, he was out there, and you know, I got a spar in with him. He's like, hey man, you know, I can't remember if it was his shoulder or his hand, but something. He was like, yeah, man, it's not feeling too well. Let's go light. Next thing you know, 100 punches later, I'm like, let's go light. But he's hitting me like every 3 seconds. I'm like, okay. I'm like, all right, Fire Chicken.
Yeah, that dude will spar anyone and everyone.
Yeah.
And my favorite is when if he hit me like 2-3 times one time with the same hit, and then he goes and he's like, okay, stop, do this, put your hand up. Next time, go do it, block it, do that from now on. And I'm like, okay. And then we just keep going. I'm like, hey, all right. But man, that's yeah. I think that's how he gets all his cardio for the most part. He gets those rounds in.
Yep.
But if he Scrapyard live, yeah.
Ooh, that would be fire, man. That'd be fire.
We'd be on the edge doing a little commentary too.
Be seeing Buddy V like up in the corner doing the video work and shit. I'm like, man, if I could just pass by, you know what I'm saying? That'd be dope. What was locked up? Oh, his elbow was locked up. I can't tell. It was unlocked when it was hitting me. I said, let me put a little more oomph behind my punch real quick.
Now, that's what's hard with Fire Chicken, because it's like the more you hit him, the more you run into shit, the more you try to like evade, the more you get caught. It's like there's no escaping it.
Yeah.
Take turns running the line.
That'd be dope. That'd be dope.
That'd definitely be fun. Oh, dude. See, I like it because when I spar, it's not enough to where he's down to have a good time. He's not going to try to take my head off. I have done 1 or 2 where I'm like, damn, you need to calm down, son, with a couple people. I'm like, hold on. Let me establish some ground rules. You hit a little too hard first. Shit.
Yep.
Man, so what are your thoughts on sparring then, real quick, for hard sparring versus, medium sparring and all sorts of stuff like that, Street Bender?
Well, I mean, me personally, I'm always trying not to get hit. So, I mean, regardless, it's like protect your brain. So, I mean, and I would say like when I'm going against people that really don't know what's up, I prefer to go really light, because it'll be the ugliest punch that'll just catch you for no reason. Someone like Fire Chicken, though, I don't mind him throwing a little harder, just because I know he's controlling it. You know what I mean? He's not like, he's very more precise with it. So, but then, so it's been hit and miss. I mean, a lot of light sparring is what I did prior to this fight. But because I'm at like a real gym and the way it was set up, bro, I basically had sparring days that were just me, and then like 5 heavyweights that were just there to kick my ass. And those were hard. Those were hard sparring days. Like, they were trying to kill me. The last round, my coach was like $20 to anyone that stopped Street Bender with a body shot. So I mean, they were fucking trying to kill me. But I didn't get stopped with a body shot, so that's all that matters.
Nice.
Thank you. Man, I think Viking did something like that with me one time too. We were going at it for a hot minute, and then after I started slowing down, I started piecing me up. I could see he kind of took his foot off the gas for a second. I was like, oh man, dang. Oh, sorry.
All about patience,
bro. I don't know. I don't know. I always do this, but I'm trying to request you to ref my last fight, bro. I don't know who we got to talk to. I don't know who we got to talk to. Do you ref MMA?
I normally don't, bro. Oh, that's what you're doing in an MMA match?
Yeah.
I mean, normally don't, but
You know the rules or what?
That's part of the reason. So here's my thing, right? I don't mind doing it in the future. I want to know the rules, and I want to be confident going into that match, knowing that I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I haven't reached the point where I could say, oh yeah, I got it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
5-round MMA fight might be a little bit more than you want to fucking bite off that first one.
I mean, so you requesting it, gives me the ammunition to go and like research and like get
I mean,
prepared.
yeah, it's not too. I mean, it's a lot of the same shit. You know what I mean? There's grappling, but I don't know what rules you need to know for grappling other than when they tap, stop it. You know what I mean? So
Right.
and I mean, no 12-6 elbows, but I don't. Can you do that in Muay Thai or anything?
Nah.
No back of the head, same rules. So I mean, it's a lot
So,
of similar rules.
what's the matchup? We're talking we're talking for August, right?
Yep, August 19th, me versus Unga Bunga.
Unga bunga.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I'll do it. That'll be my first and probably my only one for a while. But
That'd
yeah,
be
I'll
sick.
do it. I'll do it, bro. I
Yeah.
appreciate the offer.
I mean, I don't know if we have to talk to Free Smoke or how it works, but yeah, that's what I would like to do.
Yeah, I'll run it past them.
Okay.
A lot of times, it's only like 2 or 3 reps, and we're all kind of like, "Who's gonna do it? You're gonna do it. It's on you. It's on you. It's on me. It's on me. Yep. You. Yep. Okay. Cool. So we'll get that done, bro. We'll definitely get that done.
Dope.
I'm excited. Well, I know we're reaching our time here soon. Samke, you got anything else you want to ask the infamous street vendor?
Man, I think we covered up pretty much everything, man. There's only one question I would ask, and that is, how did you get started in Street Beefs West Coast in general? Like, how did that come about?
Well, it's a funny story, bro, because I'm a huge Street Beefs fan. Watch all the fights, you know what I mean? And super weird. I go on to watch my normal Street Beef shit. I think I was eating or something. Go on Street Beefs, like, let's see what uploads they have. And there just happened to be this super big dude in a karate outfit. And I was like, let me see what this is. So I watched that, and then I just watched him head just flatline somebody in like 20 seconds. And then I find out it's on the West Coast, and I'm like, I want to fight that guy. How do I fight that guy? So I was literally the cornball, like all the cornballs do it now, but I was the original cornball. Found the Street Beefs West Coast page, instantly got put in there, instantly posted, said, I want to fight Shinigami. But the funnier part about it is that was like, just like all the other cornballs, they're like, no, that's not how it works around here. I was actually, my first fight was like, I was like begging Tank, like, look, like, people call out, like, people miss the events, like, let me just come and I can be a spectator, and if someone falls out, I'll drop in. And then G Sosa, he's like a local. So I was like, look, if he comes as a drop in too, and there's no one and nobody drops out, me and him could just fight. And then like 7 or maybe 8 days before the event, fucking Martin hits me up like, hey, you still want to fight Shinigami? I was like, yep. So that's how I got that first fight and how I got started.
Damn.
Persistence. I love that. That's a man who
he willed it into existence.
Yeah, the same way you get it. That's how you get a belt too, bro. It's just like, find the path. And when no happens, find a different path. You don't just go, oh, well, somebody told me no, I guess I can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I like that.
That's awesome, man.
Because you're leaving us with such a good taste in our mouth. You know, that's such a killer story. Can you let us everyone know where to find you at? Where's your Facebook, Instagram? If you have an OnlyFans, we won't judge.
Yeah, so my OnlyFans is not. Let me find out you guys are buying my OnlyFans, bro. You might have to rep a different fight. Can't look at me in the eye after that.
Shit.
So my social for Facebook, it's just Samuel J. Murphy. Instagram, I think it's Samuel_J_Murphy. But I also have one that's StreetBender916_. I don't remember the login, but I'm pretty sure you want to add that, whatever. What else? I think that's really all I got. I got shit on YouTube, but I got shitty rap songs I don't want anyone to see, so we're gonna leave those ones out.
Hold up.
Some research.
We're gonna have to bring you back next week just to talk about the music, man.
I picked up fighting and retired all that, so we're just gonna keep that. We're gonna leave that one alone.
What's the rap name, real quick? What's the rap name?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Oh, no, I had like 4, bro. When I was, I'll tell you ones that aren't on YouTube, because when I was like 8 years old, it was Kid Prodigy.
Okay.
And then it would turn into Young Prodigy, and then yeah, I got a bunch of different ones, but yeah, I'm not telling you the one that you're gonna find on YouTube.
Hey, well, we appreciate your time, brother. It was great talking with you, man.
Yeah, you guys too. Appreciate it. Keep grinding. I look forward to seeing both you guys fight at the Scrapyard. It's gonna be a banger.
Hell yeah! Congrats again on your win.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a good night, champ.
Yeah, have a good night.
Hey, heck yeah, that was a fun time, like always.
Salute.
And before we get to these super fun segments, I need you guys to hear a little something from Real Talk with Jay, because it will be dropping tomorrow.
Ooh.
Marlon Brando played the Godfather. Vincent Gigante was called the Oddfather.
He would walk the streets in a bathrobe. He would urinate in public.
He would allow himself to be embarrassed, to be ridiculed. He'd been faking this Howard Hughes act for all these years.
Gigante was the boss of what's known as the Ivy League of organized crime.
Gigante was probably the shrewdest, most clandestine, wise guy that ever walked the streets of New York.
In the 1980s, Vincent the Chin Gigante can be seen shuffling his feet down the streets of Greenwich Village, wearing a bathrobe, slippers, his hair uncombed, a 5 o'clock shadow. To most New Yorkers, he seemed crazy.
He looked like he was living the life of a psychiatric invalid, a pathetic street person who otherwise would be carrying a cup. I don't think that any powerful wise guy from another crime family or a powerful wise guy from his own crime family would want to be seen voluntarily walking around with a person who is just deranged.
Hell yeah, welcome back, welcome back. Now, I know you're ready for a fun time because here we have a little something we'd like to share with you. So first, let's open our eyes to see what fighters we need to watch.
Buddy V's Fighters to Watch.
So from StreetBeefs Scrapyard, he has been one of my favorites to watch, actually. I know him, and he's been fighting for a while. But he took a little hiatus. He just came back, and he had a monster fight. And that's No Limit. He came back to prove a point that he's back with the vengeance, and he's going to be here to take a couple more dubs, I guess you could say. I didn't want to give it away, but I mean, obviously, if I'm saying it, you know what's going to happen. So, Fight 2, or Fighter Watch 2, StreetBeefs West Coast, Major. Now, when I watched him fight, I was already thinking this was going to be a good one. But boy, was I impressed. He did not disappoint. At the end of the fight, right? I was like, man, I need some more. Please and thank you. I need to watch this man fight again. Hands down, everyone has to keep an eye on him. And West Coast has been dropping some bangers lately, so I can dig it. From the OG yard, this guy really just blew me. I was not expecting the fight to go the way it did, but this guy Brian came out and he showed through keeping composure, he was able to edge out the fight in his favor and really show the control and some of the skill that he had and wear his opponent down. And sometimes it shows you don't always have to hit heavy. Sometimes you just got to keep a good pace and everything will work in your favor. So those are my 3 fighters to watch.
Great picks as always, man. Great picks as always. Yeah, I know Major personally, man. He used to come to my gym and train for a little bit, and yeah, I cornered him for that fight, bro. That was a phenomenal fight. Phenomenal fight.
Hell yeah. I mean,
I go as far as to say it was a firefight.
A little bit of fire.
Just a little bit. Let's give it to. Yeah, you know what time it is. Sam K and the Fire 5. We're going to go ahead and start it off first. Taking you to the OG yard. Zaytoven versus Diesel Luna. phenomenal MMA match right here. This match, these guys show all heart, all grit. The match initially starts off a certain way, and we get a reversal that changes everything. Both men giving their all, throwing powerful shots. We're seeing some great grappling technique. We're seeing some great defenses. And at the end of the day, it was just a competitive war. Firefight. StreetBeefs OG Yard, Zaytoven versus Diesel Luna. Check it out. Let's go ahead and move on to the next fight. Taking you to StreetBeefs Scrapyard, Viking Warrior versus Flex. Yeah, this is a little throwback. You see Viking with the beard, you know it's a throwback. This was a great match, man. What we have here is technical boxing versus aggressive power. We saw a lot of beautiful counters, a lot of volume, a lot of combinations being thrown in this match. And at the end of the day, a relentless pressure and walking forward. Everything you want to see in a great boxing match. StreetBeefs Scrapyard, Viking Warrior versus Flex. Firefight. Check it out. Yeah. Taking you all the way to StreetBeefs West Coast. You see it. Pretty Million versus Die Another Day. First and foremost, I got to say, both these guys, great name selection. And as you see on the screen in the thumbnail, over 300 punches thrown in this fight. Every round, combinations. What we have here is an MMA fighter taking on a boxing match. And usually, there's a little disappointment with those type of matches. Not right here. Explosive match from start to finish. Speed versus power, and both men trying to take each other's head off. What more can you ask for? StreetBeefs, West Coast, Pretty Million versus Die Another Day. Firefight. Yeah, I'm going to take you all the way back to StreetBeefs OG Yard. RIP to the legend, Showtime versus Mr. Dad Bod. I mean, this match right here was very competitive. This is one of the very few opponents who was able to back up Showtime. Power puncher versus counter puncher, and just a firefight. Heart versus aggression, and we see a lot of great exchanges, and we see a lot of great moments of just pressure. StreetBeefs OG Yard, Showtime versus Mr. Dad Bod, firefight. And I'm going to take you back to StreetBeefs West Coast for the last firefight of the night. WA versus the Lost One. This was an excellent boxing match at the last Super Bowl event. Yeah, man, this fight had great energy, great pacing. Once again, a lot of punches in every round. Great combinations, counter punches, very hard shots being thrown. And you have the Masters Division champion, WA, taking on a up-and-coming star with the Lost One. Like I said, man, this is a firefight that you definitely have to go see. If you've seen it already, hit the replay button. It will not disappoint you. WA versus the Lost One. StreetBeefs West Coast, Samke and the Fire 5.
Hell yeah. Fire 5. I like those. Are all good ass fights too.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But this was a fun time. About that time, we had our segments, we had our killer ass guests, we got to hear about Real Talk, which is coming out tomorrow. Don't forget.
Yeah.
But you want to give your shout outs for the end of the show?
Sure, man. Let's go ahead and knock out these shout outs real quick. First and foremost, man, I want to thank our guests tonight for their time. Champ, Streetbender, we appreciate you. Jessi Drahks, we appreciate you. Everybody go look these guys up. They have phenomenal matches. You won't be disappointed. I want to thank my co-host, Buddy V, the greatest. I appreciate you, brother. Jay, greatest producer out there. I appreciate you, brother. We do this every week. I want to thank the people in the live chat, the people watching this on playback, the people commenting. We do this for you guys. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to StreetBeefs OG Yard, StreetBeefs Scrapyard, StreetBeefs West Coast, and StreetBeefs Dirty South. We do this for you guys. I don't really do the social media. If you got me, you got me. If you're trying to catch me, I'm on this channel every week, sometimes twice a week, because we're doing the Power Slap podcast as well. Be on the lookout for that. We got a new episode coming out very soon. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it for me. I appreciate everyone tuning in, and it was a great conversation as always.
Hell yeah. Yeah, thanks, Fried Chicken. It was a fun show. Cool to see you in the chat too. Heck yeah.
Yeah, Fried Chicken, Tiny Tank. Seeing you guys. Shout out to Overtime Hustling Magazine and Heart in the Fight. I'm sorry. You guys are always holding it down. We appreciate you.
Hell yeah. Now, you know where to go. Right below is well-world.com for all your needs. And like I was telling them, and I can tell you guys because we're live, I'm excited because this Friday I have a photo shoot for a bunch of new merch. And I'm going all over my city with different people to model all the new merchandise. And it's going to be official. And when this comes up, woo! Yes, you're know they still have the Yankee the Brick shirt, but you're going to see a killer-ass MMA Underground shirt. Oh,
yeah, let's go.
So you'll be ready to show some support. And, yeah, you can look styling while doing it. And the Instagram is well_Buddy V. You know, in case you want to go see some fun times, do a lot of stories. I don't do as much posts, but I should, you know. And I almost forgot, I do have a business page for the Zwell on Facebook. Just look up Zwell World. You will see the Facebook. Pretty killer. It wasn't created too long ago, so that's why I forget. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Thank you, Jay, for doing everything behind the scenes. Thank you, Somke, because without you, we wouldn't be killing it every week. And thank you all y'all watching. With that being said, in the words of Jay, one world, one love, deuces.